This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Remember, teeth and claws.
You can't keep the goblins down forever. This is no force. We're no warriors.
Too much to bear. Worth a try.
Let's finish this. I'm not going to last much longer.
Well,
Ready.
Mountains throb. Blood whispers.
Are those wild hog bones?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Tell that to the boy shivering over his mother's ravaged corpse. It makes me angry to think about it still. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes. How do you feel? Yes, me as well. Besides the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. I feel good. It's so strange. Do you remember the voice aboard the ship? Yes. Almost like it's whispering to me still. The voice said I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think that means? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
No questions? All right.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Please, blast through!
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
Find our master.
Fly quick. Fly safe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
Failed for that.
Korga, we are
Let's
guardians,
get in and out
not
of this place
killers.
before any
Spare
vipers
your
decide to
tears.
bare their fangs.
She
at
knew
us.
the danger. She still tried to run.
If only we'd never let the tieflings in.
What?
The child might have lived.
The Outlander has betrayed us. I should have known. Druids! We cannot compromise any longer!
On the victor's path.
Take two.
On the victor's path.
You've been in better shape.
I need more strength. Okay. What? The fuck?
Any questions, children?
Oh yeah, I can't change it now.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though. I saw you
These
training
tracks.
those children.
Goblins?
So gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
I need healing.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Just a brief respite.
Time to get going.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming. Minthara's gonna skin us! No one knows about this damn weapon! Back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of that. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Into the bloody fray!
Might will prevail.
I'm ready.
I found my mark.
Let's end this. Fall, damn you. Talk to me.
Don't waste a step.